At Tindo Solar in Adelaide's north, Australia's only locally made solar panels are coming together. This factory employs about 65 people, and these panels are bound for Australian rooftops.
We're quite a small part of the market, less than 1% at the moment, but we're hoping to scale that pretty rapidly.
Tindo has grand plans, arguing that if Australia is going to rely on power from the sun, it shouldn't be relying on Chinese-made solar panels.
I don't think it's necessarily strategically the right decision just to completely rely on other countries for what will be our key form of energy.
And I'm not suggesting we can make all the solar panels we need in Australia, but we can build a greater sovereign capability, and we should.
The Albanese government has a $1 billion plan to make that a reality. It's offering the cash to support any company willing to produce panels onshore.
We think we can get up to around 20% of Australia's needs made in Australia with the right policy settings.
Meeting climate targets and net zero by 2050 means Australia will need to rely more heavily on renewables in the decades to come. But those pushing the idea of Australia as a renewable superpower argue expensive, locally made panels might not be the best bet.
I don't think we need this industry because you can get very inexpensive solar panels from other countries, obviously predominantly China, and we want the cheapest solar panels we can get.
Rod Sims is full of praise for the government's support for other sectors, like green hydrogen and critical minerals. But he argues if Australia is worried about Chinese-made panels, which make up nearly 80% of the world's supply, it should shop elsewhere.
If you're concerned about over-reliance on China, look what others are doing, and certainly Europe and America are trying to diversify into these sectors. We should just ride on their coattails.
Australia's renewable ambitions are enormous, and solar panels are going to play a huge role. This transition is already facing big challenges, like mounting delays to major projects, planning rules and community concerns. Trying to massively expand a local industry to compete with cheaper imports from abroad might not make that task any simpler. Tom Lowry, ABC News, Canberra.